8888 Ask Leo. Jonathan, Durango, Colorado. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Leo. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I'll try and make this short. Had a customer on a snowmobile tour last year lose an iPad. The snow has since melted. I took a big, long hike and found the iPad.
OMG. I don't think it works.
It was laying in the snow with the cover open, with the screen facing the sky. I picked it up and pressed the power button, and it came right on.
OMGG. It worked. Wow, you're very lucky because moisture, of course, if it had leaked into that iPad, could have made it unusable.
And it was facing the sky, so, I mean, it's been rained on and snowed on.
That's pretty impressive. Wow.
First turned it on, it said that it hadn't connected to anything in 25 weeks.
Wow. So by the way, I would not continue to run it until you've fully dried it out.
Okay. Well, it was sitting in the grass when I finally found it. So.
Yeah, I'm sure it got some moisture in there. And so what you can't pop. Normally what I would say is pop the battery and let it fully dry out before you apply any juice. Because, see, the risk is that the liquid in there will short circuit the circuitry. And so if power is applied to the circuitry, it'll fry it. Not to mention corrosion. After 25 weeks, you probably get some corrosion in there as well. So the best thing to do is not turn it on, power it down if you can, and, press and hold the on-off switch until it says slide to power off, then power it off, and cross your fingers. And then I would really let it dry out for a week or so. Make sure all the moisture's out of there. Maybe rotate it so that anything will drip out before you power it up again.
Well, here's my issue. The lady was really upset that we wouldn't go back out that evening because it was snowing.
Sorry, lady. I'm not going to die in a landslide, snow slide, just because you lost your iPad out there. What's she doing with an iPad out there anyway?
Good question. But she left in a huff and a puff.
Oh.
And did not leave any contact.
Oh.
So I tried passwords until, it went through all of them, just like the San Bernardino thing. I went through until it finally is locked up solid.
Uh-oh.
So now I'm wondering if there's any way I could connect to anything and either get her info or potentially...
Well, chances are she connected to the Wi-Fi at your lodge. So bring it back to the lodge and just let it sit there connected to the Wi-Fi. And hope that she runs Find My iPad sometime. Because it'll show up. Maybe send out an email to all your previous clients. If you lost an iPad, turn on Find My iPad because we may have it.
Well, it's hard to... She even had an email associated with her reservation or...
Right. You may be out of luck. I mean, it really is going to be up to her now to turn Find My iPad on, I'm afraid.
Well, and at this point, too, if I can't... She's probably moved on now 25 weeks later.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I can't find out who she is there a way I can hook to...
Can I use it, you're wondering? No, and unfortunately for you, Apple makes it so that you cannot use it. It's done. Because in order to reboot and reformat that, you'd have to have her iCloud password. This is how Apple prevents or discourages theft of iPhones and iPads. They're not reusable. If you find somebody's iPhone or iPad, you can't use it without their login ever again. Leo Laporte, the tech guy. Yes, Dr. Mom says, here's what you should do. Here's a good idea, Jonathan. Call Apple, because they would love to put that in an ad and show it, and maybe they'll give you a new one.